name is Thompson Graham. I've lived in Monrea about 40 years and in the local area all of my life. And I started collecting bottles just over 20 years ago, and I'm still collecting to this day. So asked friends, neighbours, if they had any bottles and they wanted rid of them, give them to me. If there was any good to me, I would keep them, and if not, I would recycle them. And that's how I started, and it built on from there. And this is part of the collection now, but that's how it went.
You mentioned, Thompson, that these collection there that you're standing on your left is a collection of Donegal bottles.
Yeah.
What have you got?
I've got bottles. There's a BB mineral water bottle from Fawn, a very unusual one. There's Limac Letterkenny. Steins of Muff. Andrew Watt Letterkenny. There's a lot more Donegal bottles. Swilly Bottling Company. More Swilly Bottling. And then there's more different ones. Then there's the other mineral bottles as well. That's and these are the more of the bottles that come from Ulster. Most of the bottles I have are from Ulster. I collect 32 County of Ireland bottles, but most of them you get there's going to be in Ulster, you know. This is a collection of milk bottles, embossed names on them. I also have a collection of milk bottles with coloured writing names on them. You'll see them in a minute. So that's how, whenever I have too many of these bottles, I want to collect milk bottles. Then you've got medicine bottles, such like. Now, on round to the next ones. So, you can get a shot of them there. These are more mineral bottles, the big ones. All different names. There's an interesting one. Probably one of the oldest Lucozade bottles you'll ever see. Look at how much, you know, and that's the way it changed on down to, you know, different bottle altogether. Named, embossed on it, you know. So that's...
What year would that be?
I wouldn't have a clue what year that is. That's the oldest one I've seen. Now here you've got the old Bushmills bottles.
Okay.
There's 3, 6, 9, 12 of them there. And these are chemist bottles from, again, a lot of County Dairy bottles, and there's the odd other county, mostly dairy bottles there, and that's medicine bottles. Now, this is my collection of pub jugs. Yeah, some of them are very unusual, some of them are very, you can see lots of them about, but there's some very unusual ones there. That's all of them. And those are meat jars, or you've got Marmite and Oxo, all those, Bovril, you know, Viro. A collection of them sitting among that. You can switch it off a minute now. This is my collection of stoneware stout bottles. Again, mostly Ulster bottles. There's 3 Donegal bottles, very rare bottles altogether, very rare bottles. And these are Londonderry. There's also the Staban, and there's Staban, and there's a few Belfast ones there as well.
Notice you have a local Carrigan's one there, George
Wilkin Carrigan's, yeah.
Aye.
Just a mile down the road there where that pub was.
Mm-hmm.
And John Woods Refoe, very rare, and that's Newton Cunningham. 3 very rare bottles. The rest of them are more common, you know. And then in here you've got poison bottles. Years ago when money was scarce, you couldn't afford spectacles, you reached for a bottle like that there with those rubs on it, you would know not to drink it, it's poison. The same with the ones with the, what do you see, there's other ones, rubbed. There's even ones with spots, raised spots on them, and that's how you knew if you hadn't got spectacles, you knew not to be drinking them, not to be taken. That's a collection of J's fluid, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and that's the newest one. I don't know which is the oldest one, but that's a modern one. So there you are. That's that. Ink bottles. Some of them with sheared lip. That's the way they came. You had to break it to get the ink out of them. And they're the older ones, and then there's the more modern ones. You know. And these are miniatures. Miniature whisky, miniature everything. Even a miniature Fanta tin. And very collectible, some of them. The Johnny Walker Blue Label. When you see anything with a number like that on it, you know it's collectible. And there's single malt whisky, you know. Chivas Regal single malt, yeah. That's that. Just old whisky bottles, not anything here. A couple of Altrex. I just wonder how you stuff on there, that's Altrex. That's, yeah. As well as collecting milk bottles, I collect things to do with milk. Creamery cans, those would be the ones the housewife had, carry out, get the milk. Aluminium cans, galvanized can, and that's milking machine, and that's a strainer. For straining the dirt out of the milk. And that's milking machine parts as well. And this is stuff that came out of a creamery, which also had a shop in it. Bits and pieces of old documents and some of the stuff I don't even know what it is, you know. And there's another creamery can. That's really all that's apart from there's a machinery seat. I don't really collect them, but I have that one. Metal machinery seat. And there, about bottles, there's McDade's of Remelton. Manor bottles, that's their crate. And that's 8 different Manor bottles, different labels on them. And those are 2 big McDade bottles. And this one, the Springfield Minerals, that's their crate, and 3 different big bottles. Now, this is my ashtray collection. 200 different ones. Not all actually ashtrays as such, because you wouldn't call that an ashtray. It's no place for the cigarette to sit on. That would be a hand tray or something they would call that, but to me they're all ashtrays. Then there's the pipe smokers. And there's every kind of ashtrays. Arclo pottery dish. Then there's Wade. HCW. There's Wade. And there's also melamine plastic. So that's the ashtray. That's about all. Mostly all that's there. This is what started me off collecting bottles. I was digging a hole, put in that girder to build that shed, and I dug up a Sloan's liniment bottle, similar to that. There was no label on it. It was all been lying on the ground for years. The embossed name was still on it. And I dug one of them up, and I dug a couple more up, and I thought that would be a good idea for me to do something. I wasn't able to work because of a bad back, so I started collecting bottles. These are my malt bottles with the coloured right names on them. That has been farmers supplying direct to the customer before the rules and regulations put them out of business as far as direct sale to the customer. Those are sitting on stands. I take them to vintage rallies, and people are showing a big interest in them. People haven't seen malt bottles in years. So that's what that is. I've been out about 10 times this year, between vintage rallies and Ulster Scots. These are old bottles I don't show. There would be English, Scottish, I usually stick with Irish bottles, so that we can say Irish. There's other things like that. There, you know, and collection of miniatures, old miniatures, but again, they're just sitting there. I have them, so when anybody comes, I show them to them, but that's it. So that's really, if there's anybody out there that has milk bottles with coloured writing on them, especially, or stoneware stout bottles from Donegal that they'd be interested in selling, or actually donating if they wanted to. But I mean, I would be interested to get more bottles than I have, especially those coloured writing milk bottles. So that's about it. That's about. I mean, that's really all. I do collect other things, you know, as you see, it's not all bottles, but it's those are the ones that I would do most there, because I'm taking them out on a regular basis for the public to see. So that's it.